Hello, everybody, and we welcome you back to our next segment here in our 2024 Sooner Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Media Day. I'm Jim Powers, Assistant Commissioner of the Sooner, and we're going to head to Kansas and we're going to talk to our great friends at Central Christian, their head women's basketball coach, Brad Willems, and also one of their outstanding players, Halle Winsea. And Halle, let's first start off. Great offseason for you guys. How has everything gone? I know you guys want to prove a little bit more than how the season ended last year, and that's been a pretty big motivating factor for you guys in the preseason.
Um, it's been going well. I have like a lot more confidence in us, and yeah.
Talk about your leadership, and you're one of this, veteran group that's returning, and you've got some young ladies that are coming in fresh to the program. So talk about how you're being a leader. Is it a vocal leader? Is it a lead by example? How do you try to get everybody going on the same page and in the right direction?
Um, I kind of do a little bit of both. I try to like encourage others, like always trying to like push others to like their full potential because I know like everything like I know how um yeah, how difficult things are, and I know like their full potential.
Coach, talk a little bit about Hallie and what she brings to your program and just some of the things you're going to lean on her a little bit in that leadership role, whether it's in the locker room, classroom, out on the court for you guys.
Well, I'm a true believer that a good team is led by a coach. Great teams are led by players. I think Hallie knows what I want, and I really like the fact that if I'm in a meeting or something, she gets stretching going. She gets going, but she also knows what I expect on the court. The accountability process, and yeah, she's going to be a good one for us. Luckily, she's only going to be a junior, so I got her for 2 more years. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where it takes us.
There's some great young ladies on the team that you're going to be counting on. Let's hear about some of these individuals that we'll see, during games on the stat sheet and hearing a lot about this year.
So we brought 6 girls back from last year, and some of them girls got thrown into the fire as freshmen. Well, they are sophomores now. Dania Miller, she's another really big leader for us. We brought in 10 new girls. Uh, we're looking to play about a 15-game JV season also. So not everybody's going to be on the varsity, but we got, I'd say, 2 or 3 big transfers. Charmaine Marshall transferred from a Division II in Oklahoma. Christine Lawden transferred from a JUCO. Uh, and then you throw that with Hallie. And then our soccer player is going to go back out, Emily. So I'm really excited about where we're heading. I just want to be able to compete.
No doubt
So
about it.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
And Hallie, the system that you guys run is got to be a fun system for you to play in. Obviously, you guys love to get defense going into offense and getting in transition. But I think what you guys do, extremely well is you're very unselfish with the basketball. You look to make that extra pass. And is that a fun system for you to play in?
Yes, like it's a lot more like it's like a lot more fun and um yeah.
And coach, that's a system I know you like to play is you give the kids freedom to, be able to create out on the court. And it starts with the defensive side and you get it and go. But that's a fun system for any collegiate athlete to want to play in.
Well, once they buy in, they realize, yes, I'm giving up shots, but I'm probably going to end up getting more shots. We always talk about we before me, or let's give up a good one for a great one. And the more you do that, and everyone buys into that, everybody's getting more shots. It's really surprising. So yeah, but I am a defensive minded coach. We've been repping it pretty hard. I truly believe that if you play good defense, it will lead to good offense. So I'm excited about where we're heading.
And your non-conference schedule is a really, really, really good one. You got Randall, you got Sterling, Mount Marty, and then obviously the backyard rival game with McPherson. Talk a little bit about the non-conference schedule will set you guys up for the Sooner. We'll talk about the Sooner here in a minute, but talk about how the non-conference sets up for you guys to see where you're at when you get into Sooner play.
So last year, obviously, we played a few other Christian schools, and that was good for us at that juncture where we were at. We needed some confidence, and it helped us get us through the Sooner Athletic Conference. When I made this schedule up, I knew we were going to be more competitive with what we were bringing back and what we were bringing in. And, these KCAC schools they're in our backyard, so it's really good for travel. But it's also about recruiting, and I kind of want to show people who we are. We're not Central Christian of old. We're trying to turn over a new leaf. We've got a really nice culture going here, and I don't know how many games we're going to win. I just want to be able to compete in them and scare some people.
Talk about not a lot of people understand about the rivalry, so to say, between you guys and McPhee. And that's just got to be a fun game to play in and to coach in because it's pretty much a lot of the folks in the community will come to that basketball game.
So last year it was really fun. I'm an old high school coach, and they always talk about Friday night lights and the atmosphere. Well, that game is you go to a small town school on Friday night and you have that atmosphere. That's what the rivalry is like. It's packed. We got soccer, they got football. It's pretty rowdy. We played them tough last year till fourth quarter. Had a couple injuries, a couple foul trouble, and then the wheels kind of fell off. So it's at our place this year, and I'm really excited about getting to it.
And
So
then and then obviously the Sooner, and this has been the common theme in talking to all of our coaches. I honestly believe, and I know you guys all believe, that the Sooner Athletic Conference is one of the best basketball conferences in the NAIA. And this year, I think it's the deepest that this conference has been in quite a long time.
I'm really excited to get back the preseason rosters from everybody because I was talking to a few coaches, and I'm just like, well, this team's going to be a problem. Oh, well, this team's going to be so athletic. This team's so disciplined. And it's night in and night out. It doesn't matter where you're going. It's just a tough place to play.
And Halle, talk a little bit about, we mentioned the conference being one of the best in the NAI. We have some terrific players as well, some of the best maybe in the country. How is it to play and to prepare to be on the same court and really compete with these terrific basketball players like yourself?
It's like really fun for me because I was always big on like basketball and stuff. Like I've always been big on basketball, and I just love the competitiveness and like the atmosphere around it and stuff.
And playing and I've seen your gym on the video streams, and that's the old time, and I'm just the old basketball coach in me coming out. I love playing in those types of gyms to where everybody's right on top of you. It gets loud, and you guys have such community support and support from the administration. Halle, talk a little bit about playing in front of those great crowds that bring the energy every night for you guys.
It's really fun, honestly. I love the cheering, the taunting too sometimes. Like I love when it gets into other people's heads too, and then
When
it
the
gets
when the soccer guys come and they speak in other languages.
yes. It
And the
gets
Booba
really
Lenses
loud.
start playing and all that fun stuff. And coach, I mean, for you, and you just mentioned it, high school coach, Friday nights, and playing in a gym like that, it's got to be so much fun to coach in that type of an atmosphere with having some great crowd support and community support for you guys.
You can really tell a difference when we're competing, and the crowd's into it, and it's fun. I don't sit still very well, so I get bought into the emotion sometimes as well. So I love coaching my girls. It's a blast.
Sound a little bit like me when I used to coach. I never really sat down very often, so it just can't do that as a coach.
No, not very
And
much.
well, I appreciate the time, you guys giving us for our media day. It's going to be a lot of fun to follow you all throughout the season, and I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck.
We appreciate it. Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you so much. Head coach over at Central Christian on the women's basketball side, Brad Wilmes, and also one of their terrific basketball players. She's an outstanding student athlete in Halle, Winsea, and it's going to be a lot of fun to follow them throughout the year. We'll have more conversations with more of our coaches coming up right after this. It's the 2024 Sooner Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Media Day.